Okay, so we're now standing in the cockpit. So this is where everything happens. This is where you control the sails. This is where you can adjust your trim. We can steer the boat. So these are the tiller on both sides. Often, as you would probably know, when you sail single-handed, you cannot drive because you will need to rest. You will need to do navigation. You need to feed yourself. You need to stack the boat on the right side. So they have autopilot on board, which will do probably 90% of the driving, and so it's one of the main things that you have on your boat. It's like becomes your best friend, really, because if that fails, then you physically can't sail the boat for 3 months. So it's a really important piece of gear, and there's many ways you can control the autopilot. I'll show you all the area later, but you also have a remote control that you wear all the time on you, so you can adjust constantly your heading and how the boat is being steered. So I'll explain more of this later. What you can see in the cockpit, I know it might look a bit complicated, but basically here in the pit you have all the ropes for the halyards, for the tack lines, all the smaller clicks we can see there. They are the lock, so once you sail it hoists up the mast. If you want to drop it, you cannot just ease the halyard. You've got to open the lock so the sail can actually drop. So everything comes back here, so it's really nice because you can really control everything back here. And obviously you're sailing around the world, so you'll go through really rough seas. So we have a sliding protection here, so Pieter can stand there, maneuver the boat and not have to get completely soaking wet with all the waves coming. And for 3 months, it's a really long time to be at sea, so the more comfort you can have, then it also increases your performances because you're able to be less tired by the elements and stuff, so it's really important. We can see now we've shut the so-called casket or protection, and you can slide it back open, and that allows you to have the area open, and you can press back to protect yourself. Right at the back of the boat here, and this is the satellite communication system. That's what will allow Pieter to communicate with land during the whole round the world race. And at the back here you can see the rudder, so same on port and starboard, and you can lift them up, so it reduces drag, and it also allows you to reduce the impact with a floating object in the water. So you lift your windward rudder, and then when you jibe or tack, you just swap the rudders in and out of the water. So I'm now standing in the standby area, so you'll spend a lot of time there. Pieter will spend a lot of time there. There's all the commands for the wind instruments, the autopilot, the canting keel controls, and you have the same on port and on starboard, exactly your copy, so you can be on windward side of the boat. And it's a really nice area to be in. You can maneuver, you can pull this back so you're protected from the elements. Also when this is pulled back, you can grind there, protected from all the waves that comes onto you.